Hello everyone, I'm Writer Coach Tony and I'm doing another video on writing. And for this video, I'm answering another question forwarded by a subscriber. His name is Ralph Madu, and he was asking for help kasi nga they submitted 5 research proposals and then they asked for help dun sa research objectives, kung tama ba or hindi, no? And I went through their work. They have very good ideas. They have 5 very promising ideas. Yun lang, I don't know why they had to do 5 kasi doing one research topic patrabaho na. So if you have to do 5, it's like doing 5 times the work, no? So anyway, I will cut to the chase here, Ralph. I like all of your topics that you chose, but for me, I think for me, I will choose the most interesting for me. This is my opinion lang, ha. The most interesting for me will be the 5th one, no? Influence of social media on students' decision making. Influence of social media on the students' decision making. Kasi maganda yung reason you for choosing the topic, nabasa ko. Diba, you're saying here that today's students are exposed to a lot of social media. You want to know kung paano na-affect yung decision making process nila. So, okay, first suggestion to Ralph, kasi actually medyo broad din yung topic, no? Influence of social media, wow. And daming social media, ha? Merong Facebook, may Twitter, may Instagram, may TikTok. So, do you really want to focus on all those social media, or you just want to focus on maybe 1 or 2, no? So, that is the decision of your group. If I were to decide, yeah, I would choose all. Kasi anyway, what I would do is mag-ranking na lang kayo, no? Like, question for the questionnaire would be something like, alin dito sa mga social media nito ang ginagamit nyo, no? Like frequency. How many hours a day do you ginugoogle mo sa Instagram? So, lalagyan nila 1 hour. Facebook, 2 hours, you know? So, for each of the social media na popular to your age group, you can ask how many hours or minutes they spend on that social media. Tapos kung ano man yung pinaka number 1 sa lahat ng mga respondents mo, yun ang i-report mo. But in a way, you just want to know which of the social media platforms ang pinaka-popular sa age group ninyo. Well, that's just what I was saying. Okay? So yun yung first step, no? Alamin, ayun, I think all social media na lang para at least the respondents would be the one to decide kung ano yung pinaka-popular for them. Second is yung word na decision making, kasi it's such a broad word. What do you want to study? Ano ba gusto mo pag-alalan? Yung decision making process, no? Kung paano sila na-affect ng social media, yung proseso ba natin decision making, or yung influence ng nababasa nila, and then at what point do they know that they have made a decision already, no? So I think what you're saying when you say decision making, it's the process of making the decision, you know? Like most of us, we make a decision, then we're not sure yet, so we go to social media to find out if baka naman makatulong yung mga ibang articles that we can read about whatever decision we are making. So, in other words, kasi your study says, the influence of social media. So, malakas bang influence sa social media, no? So, yeah, it can be studied kasi you want to know. Kasi when you make a decision, marami namang factors. Hindi lang naman social media, no? Pwedeng parents mo, your parents. can be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friends, no? Everybody, all of these things, your teachers, all of these can influence your decision-making process. But in your study, gusto mo lang malaman kung may influence ba ang social media. So, doon ka na lang mag-focus, no? So, and then, yeah, that's I think you can really make it to a study. What I'm saying lang is zoom in on what you want to study. So let's see nga kung anong nilagay mo na, ano. Statement of the problem. What are the factors that influence the decision of students? How does the information posted online affect the students? What are the relationship with social media and decision making? Actually, very good questions but very, very broad, no? In other words, medyo mahirap sagutin pag ito talaga ilalagay mo sa statement of the problem. So I suggest, okay, number one, Ralph, if you're working with a team, so lahat ng grupo, maghanap ng studies, no? Kasi sabi mo dito, what are the factors that influence the decision of the students? Actually, ito, pwede mo na tanggalin ito kasi you're just focusing on social media anyway. So, maybe one question is, what social media platform is the most popular, is the most influential? No? That can be one. Sino sa mga Instagram, TikTok, which of them is the most influential? So, diretso ka na doon, no? Tanggalin mo na lang yung factors. The factors will still come in, but number 2 na siya. When you say factors, siguro yung factors in social media, no? Number 1, yung presentation ba ng nag-post, no? Or is it the words? So, anong factors? Yung words ba? Yung video ba? So, what you can do here, para alam mo kung anong mga factors na pwede, I suggest you and your teammates do a literature review. In other words, maghanap kayo ng articles on social media and the factors that make it attractive sa decision-making process. So, social media decision-making process. So, anong factors na yun? So, on top of my head, I can think of yung quality ng video, kung nakakaaliw ba siya, how the video influences your how the video catches your attention, and of course, eventually, does the video actually affect your decision-making process? Now, for example, because the decision-making process kasi, I think you can also concentrate on one process lang, na hindi mahirap, like decision-making process on my future career, my future course, or if I will have a boyfriend right now, no? If I will have a girlfriend na right now, mga ganun, no? Or pwede rin trivial, like the clothes I wear, yung fashion sense ko, na-affect mo ng social media. If I see this actor wearing this, or sporting this haircut, susundan ko ba siya? So those are the things that you have to take note when you want to make the statement of the problem, no? So yung decision-making process, I think mag-identify ka na rin, no? Mag-identify ka na rin ng decision-making process. Kasi you want to know what decision, para hindi magulo, no? Ang purpose kasi, kung medyo decision-making process in general, baka medyo mahirapan ka sa study. So, just focus na lang siguro on a major decision-making process for your age group, no? For your age group. So, siguro, kayo bahala, no? You decide with the group. That's why I'm saying, please coordinate with your group mates. Look for studies kasi yung available studies on your topic, yung influence of social media on decision-making of students, affected yun sa mahanap yun na studies. Kasi, while you're looking for studies, you'll learn about the research gaps, no? So, ano yung research gaps? Yun yung mga hindi na pag-aralan, no? The areas which have not yet been studied by the researcher. So the research, if you go through a thesis or a journal article, you'll find out that the research gap will be those areas which the researcher was not able to study kasi nga wala siyang oras, no time, no resources. He focused more on this area. So in other words, you look for areas in your research in the topic that you want na hindi pa napag-aralan, na not so areas which have not yet been fully studied. And I suggest doon kayo mag-concentrate, no? It will be really the group decision, no? So each one will look for studies, each one will look for research gaps. Tapos you talk as a group, no? Kasi you have to make sure that the study you are doing can be done within 1 year. I think 1 year naman ang thesis, no? So it has to be doable in 1 year with the group that you have, and then everybody has to help, no? Kasi kung hindi, mahirap, no? Mahirap ang thesis, eh. So everybody has to help in the researching. The first part of the research kasi is yung research gap. You want to know kung ano yung hindi pa napag-aralan. So generally your title is Influence of Social Media Decision Making. So hanapin nyo kung ano yung mga factors na pinag-aralan na, and then you zoom on the factors na hindi pa napag-aralan. The reason for that is so you can contribute to the new knowledge. You can contribute new knowledge. Kasi kung i-contribute yun na pag-aralan na, the useless, diba? Sasayang lang kayo ng oras, no? So it's better if you study something which has not yet been studied, no? I'm sure there are areas in decision-making, in the decision-making process, and the influence of social media na hindi pa napag-aralan kasi it's such a broad field, and then social media is in a flux, no? It changes every day. I mean, the impact niya, there are new ways there are new things na discover in making social media interesting. Kasi like before, for example, di ba doon ang TikTok, sayaw-sayaw lang noon, but during the election, TikTok was used as a platform for spreading information or disinformation. So in other words, yung social media is so fluid na its use can change, no? And that's what you have to find out, kung if this TikTok things that TikTok can see, or that you can see in TikTok or Instagram, affects the decision making of your peers. So good luck to you guys. I hope I was able to help, guide you. Feel free to message me again kung may problema pa kayo. I hope I chose a topic that you liked. Mas maganda kasi ito kasi social media, mas interesting, di ba? And very relevant to your times. And the decision-making process is also relevant kasi you're in the stage in your life where you are going to make the most important decisions of your life, like career, love life. This point in your life is very, very, very crucial to your future happiness. Kaya I would be very interested to know how social media influences your decision-making process on these very important decisions. So with that, please subscribe to my channel and follow me in my Twitter, my Facebook, and my Instagram. So bye everyone. Take care.